We're so excited to announce that Pippa had a baby, the Pipa Lite. And just like it sounds, it's a lighter version of the Pippa. In this video, we're going to show you the ins and outs and features of this seat so you can decide if it's the right fit for your family. Now, the really cool thing is they managed to make the Nuna Pipa even lighter, which is incredible. So the new Pipa Lite weighs in at 5.3 pounds, and that doesn't include the canopy or the inserts, but it does make it the lightest car seat on the market, which is amazing. Now, they didn't change their weight limit, so it's still 4 to 32 pounds or 32 inches. Most people are going to stop using this seat at about a year because it gets too heavy, but because the Lite is so light, you could probably even use it longer. Now let's talk about safety first. Now the Pipa Lite is going to come with the original Pipa base. And so this is a super solid, it's kind of intense base. It's very heavy, but let me show you why. It offers some really cool safety features. So it does have this load leg. There is a crumple zone in here, so it's going to absorb that energy. This is going to plant down on the bottom of the car in front of this seat, so that that forward movement in the event of a car accident, it's going to slow that down and absorb that energy, which is awesome. Now it also has rigid latch. Now this is a true lock installation. That's what Nuna calls it, which is awesome. And this is going to be 50% stronger than your typical latch with webbing. Now inside here you also have its steel reinforced frame. So it's super solid, which is why it's heavy, but that's one of the things that's going to keep your seat solid and safe. Now, in this seat, they offered memory foam in the head support. This is going to cradle your newborn, as well as offer them extra comfort and energy absorption. Now, the really cool thing that they added in this seat is the use of EPP foam. Now, if you're not familiar, most car seats are actually made with EPS foam. It typically has EPS foam panels within the frame. The awesome thing that they did with this, other seats have EPP foam as well. The difference between the two is EPS is designed to absorb that energy by crumpling or breaking. Now EPP foam is designed to absorb that energy, squish, and then bounce back. The really cool thing that they did with the Lite is they actually fused the EPP foam to the frame. So it's panels that it's not panels that are just going to come out and get lost. It's going to stay with the frame, but then it also offers more EPP foam throughout the frame. It offers a lot of flexibility, as you can see. So in the event of a car accident, it's going to absorb that energy and divert it around your baby instead of them feeling that those crash forces. So this is an awesome feature. I love their execution of the EPP foam, and it makes this seat super safe. Now, if you have questions on how to install this base, you can refer to our other video, our how-to on the Pipa, and that'll show you how to install the base and get it done right every time. If you have more questions, leave us a comment below or send us an email at hello@babycubby.com. Now let's get into some of those convenience features that make your life easier. So as we already talked about, super easy installation on that base. You also have this bubble indicator that's going to show you very clearly if it's at the right level. They also added in on the Lite these cute little buckle pockets. Now this is going to tuck away your buckle so that it stays out of the way when you're trying to harness your child. So that way you don't have to go fishing for that buckle when you're trying to harness them in. Now they also added in here 2 separate infant inserts. So you have your head support, and then you have your infant insert with the baby wedge. The nice thing about that is you can take them out as you need to get a more customized fit for your baby. Now, another thing is the additional latch guides that you get with your seat. These are really cool. You're going to insert these into your car to expose those lower anchors to make it really easy for installation, where your latch can just slip right in there. Now the nice thing is the Nuna Pipa is one of the most compatible car seats on the market. So you can get adapters for most high-end strollers, including Nuna, UPPAbaby, Cybex, Bugaboo, Bumble Ride, and so that's awesome that you can find the perfect stroller for you with use of the Pipa Lite. Okay, so let's go into the fabrics. So an awesome thing that they did is they made these fabrics completely flame retardant free. So they didn't have to add in any chemicals to reach that flame retardancy requirement. Now, as you can see, they're beautiful. These are super soft, which is nice and cozy for your baby. The canopies are really nice. They're UPF 50, so they're going to protect your child from the sun. And they have this nice flip-out canopy for extra protection. This is a really generous size canopy. Now, it's offered in 2 different colors. So here you have Fog, which is this beautiful heathered gray. And then you have Ebony. And this is a little bit of a heathered black color with your heathered gray insert. Now, what's included in your purchase? You get that True Lock super solid base. You're going to get your nifty latch guides for easy installation. And then you also get an additional set of inserts. Now, these are GOT certified organic cotton. It's also just very convenient for those messy days when you have a blowout. You can pull out those inserts, and while they're washing, you can put in your additional inserts. Or if you just prefer the organic, you can use those from the get-go. Now, some things to consider with this seat. Because it's so light, they did have to take off some features like a belt route. So you cannot install this seat without the base. So this isn't ideal for city dwellers that are going to take the taxi a lot, since you would have to take the base with you. Now, also, that means that it's not FAA approved, which means you can't install it on an aircraft. So that one really isn't a con for me, just because if they're in an infant seat, they're still free to fly, and you're not going to want to install it anyway. You will just have to check it. Now, they also have a rethread harness. That's another feature that adds weight to a seat. So you do have to rethread it. Now, this only has to be done 3 times throughout the baby's life, so it's not really a deal breaker for me, but it can be a little inconvenient. Okay, here are the things that we love about this seat. Obviously that it is so lightweight, especially when you add a baby in there, it can get pretty heavy. So I love that they started out with this super lightweight. Now, I also love their execution of the EPP foam, infusing that with the frame. Just makes for an awesome energy absorbing seat. Now, the installation and safety features are unparalleled. And they also offer these awesome fabrics that are super soft. They're beautiful. And then the separate inserts for customization was just really spot on. Now, the Pipa Lite retails for $349.99. Now, I am a CPS tech, so I know a lot about car seat installation, and we even have more here in store in our Linden store. So if you're local, drop in and check out your installation in person. You can also purchase here or online at babycubby.com, where we price match and ship for free. Now, I really hope this video was helpful to educate you on the new Pipa Lite. Now, if you want to see a comparison on the Pipa Lite and the original Nuna Pipa, then go check out our YouTube channel where we do an awesome comparison. If it was helpful, give us a like down below or even subscribe to our YouTube channel.